Okay. So we're going to start this. This is all going to start in the town of Daggerford. And I'm just going to start reading all the things, but just for a bit of clarity, where this is all beginning with all of you guys. Um. Okay. Now I can play the music. So. This is for Petru and Fiacra. And Fiacra is being played by Brad, who is not here. So, but this is relevant to him in terms of his thing. So, it's the evening before High Harvest Tide, and a storm has descended over Daggerford, with dark clouds pouring cascades of rain down from the town below. And if I can find it. Despite the weather, However, the town buzzes with anticipation of the impending fall time festival. Each home filled with warmth and joy, bright, cheery candlelight twinkles from every window, and the sounds of song and dance echo throughout the wet and muddy streets. Amidst the merriment, however, you stand apart, neither locals nor visitors. You're vagabonds, travellers, ghosts passing through an unfamiliar town. As laughter rings out from inns and homes, you face a simpler, starker dilemma: the quest for shelter. Every room in this town is claimed, every hearth filled to bursting, leaving you in the grip of the bitter storm. Until that is, the owner of the ramshackle Nightmare's Bridal Tavern offers you a grudging reprieve, the hayloft above their stable. It's nothing to boast about, leaving the biting cold and the lingering scent of musty hay as your only companions, but it's a roof over your heads nonetheless. A small mercy on a night such as this. One by one, you find a home amidst the muck and hay. Overhead, rain lashes the stable, thunder punctuating the rhythmic drumming on the roof. Flashes of lightning lance across the skies, casting the stable's interior in stark lights and darks. Rainwater drips steadily down through a leak in the roof, snaking its way across the floor until it pools in the corner. Here then you find yourselves, huddled in the darkness amongst strangers, while joy and mirth dance just out of reach. So, at this point, Scott, would you like to, because it was you and Brad, so Scott, could you describe your character for us, please?
Yes, I am a 6'3" red dragonborn. I'm wearing chainmail, and I have around my neck I have an emblem, a medallion, a sort of a dulled medallion. If somebody were to look at it, they would see a symbol on it of two clasped hands wrapped in red cord. I've got a sword and a shield, and I would be on our way in. I would have been using that shield to cover Viekra's head as we made our way in.
Alrighty. Brad is not here, of course. I will give you a brief introduction to his character, and he has not provided a lot of information other than it is a human man, and I presume based on the icon of his character, the kind of long black hair, has a medium build, and that's all I can tell you because he has not written anymore. So he can explain all that next time. But yes, okay. So and your character name Scott again is, just in case I was pronouncing it wrong.
Right, Pietro.
Pietro, okay. So Pietro and Fiacre.
You put those in the chat so then.
Yes.
The game. Pietro Romanov.
No, that's probably where I heard the name.
Does your dad like metal?
And my sister's very weird.
Yep. That's what they said in the film. He's fast and she's weird.
Okay. So continue on. A searing bolt of lightning rends the sky, illuminating the evening in a blinding flash of stark white. The booming thunder that follows is so loud it shakes the very ground beneath you, causing the timbers of the stable to creak and groan. The light of the strike lingers unnaturally, silhouetting small wisps of fog that twist through the air. A thick, ankle-deep mist gathers outside, shrouding the earth in a ghostly veil. Its tendrils curl invitingly as though beckoning you to the darkness beyond. The rain continues to pelt the roof above, but the wind no longer howls, and the merry sounds of Daggerford's festivities seem muted and distant. The horses in the stable beneath stir uneasily, their whinnies echoing loudly in the stillness. An uneasy feeling sweeps through the hayloft, a cold shiver that has nothing to do with the wind or rain. Suddenly, Pietro, the medallion that hangs around your neck starts to shine with a warm golden glow, and it starts to emit rays of bright light outwards and seemingly in some direction as if to lead you towards something. And if you're with Fiacra, you see from his pack a feather suddenly seems to lift up into the air and is swept away by a seeming gust of wind that has come from nowhere. It dances through the air and out the window beyond into the streets.
Ryan, one calls to me. I'll climb down. I'll assist Viekra if he's coming along, and I'll follow the light and the feather.
Yeah, so he seems very interested in following this feather. He begins to follow it down the street. And if you start to follow the light, I will continue. Yep. You emerge from the hayloft into the swirling mists beyond. The stones of Daggerford Street slick and gleaming beneath your feet. The city's laughter and cheer is now but a hollow echo, the brightness of which revelry drowned in the fog that encircles you. The taste of the cold, damp air is sharp on your tongue, and the sound of your own breath loud in your ears. Your relics call you forward, the mists parting to make way. You move slowly at first, then faster, your heart's pounding in your chest as you venture deeper into the fog. Each step you make feels heavier, each echo of thunder a beat in this relentless march. The fog swallows the town, buildings reduced to looming shadows, their shapes dancing and flickering in the storm, sporadic flashes of lightning. Rain drums a relentless rhythm, the patter of drops on cobblestone accompanying the distant, mournful peal of thunder. For brief moments you feel something else beneath your feet, the steady pounding of a deep and distant heartbeat. You're pulled left, then right, then left again, the relics guiding you through the murky labyrinth. Distance and direction have lost all meaning, the shadows around you contorting in twisted shapes. Your blood sings in your ears and the air goes denser, electric, as the energy of the storm of the chase swells with reckless abandon. And then the pounding stops, the thunder pauses, and the mist breaks. The fog pulls back like a curtain, revealing a tall, eerie silhouette that towers in the gloom before you. We will now move to the rest of the party. So, let me begin. High harvest tide in Daggerford. It's a time of joy and celebration, of hearth and home, of golden laughter ringing out into the night. But tonight, as the storm has swept over the town, you find yourselves apart from the warmth and revelry, drawn into the cold, dark embrace of mystery. As mercenaries, you're no strangers to danger or the unknown, but this is different. Over the past few weeks, whispers have spread throughout Daggerford of disappearances. Ordinary folk vanished without a trace. The only connection, a grand old manor known in hushed tones as Death House. Tonight, as the storm rages outside, you've been summoned to investigate this mysterious dwelling. The town crier's proclamation still echoes in your ears, a bounty for any brave souls who dare to uncover the truth. Driven by a mix of greed, curiosity, and perhaps a touch of bravado, you step forward. Now guided by the faint glow of your lanterns, you traverse the slick, fog-shrouded cobblestone streets. The distant merriment is a stark contrast to the eerie quiet around you. The world has been reduced to hushed whispers, and the steady drumming of rain, a somber serenade to your perilous journey. And then, as if answering an unspoken summons, the mist before you part, revealing the grim silhouette of your destination, the Death House. Its dark stone facade and towering spires loom ominously against the storm-tossed sky, a wordless challenge against your resolve. Now let me move you all to the first map. You should hopefully be able to see yourselves.
Yep.
What is so funny?
Contrast.
We have a celebrity amongst us.
Oh. Oh yeah, right, yeah. Okay. So, a grand manor stands before you. This is for all of you now. 4 stories of coal soot stained stone, tall narrow windows, and high peaked roofs, forming a picture of austere, chilling grandeur. Midway up, a narrow balcony juts out from the 3rd floor, offering a grim perch from which to survey the surrounding grounds. The centerpiece of this imposing facade is the portico, a stone arch standing sentinel before the house's oaken doors. A wrought iron gate fills this arch as its rusty hinges creaking as it sways in the wind. On either side of the gate, oil lamps hang from chains, their light dim and flickering, casting a sickly glow that barely pierces the surrounding fog. Beyond the gate, a set of sturdy oaken doors stand closed. Framed by the gate and the lamps, the doors are old and weathered. Their wood, I can't speak today. Their wood darkened by time, but they stand strong and proud, an unwelcome entrance to the house beyond. A gust of wind sweeps past you, carrying with it a whisper of cold dread that sends shivers down your spine. As you arrive there, Petro, you notice that your medallion has ceased glowing, and Fiacre sees his father sitting just at the top of the steps and makes his way to grab them. And at this point, you can see the rest of the party. Would you guys like to describe yourselves?
I'll go first then. Stout framed and appearing quite old from a long white beard and long white hair, you see a human, or something akin to a human. His features are a little bit off, wearing pelts covered in moss and branches and brambles. He carries a shield and what appears to have at one point been a spear, hastily repaired with the stone just jammed into the branches. His facial features are, as I said, a little bit different, and from his short stature and broad, stout frame, you might assume he has some dwarven ancestry, but it's hard to be.
All right, cool.
A broad,
From He-Man.
broad, 6'5", luscious blonde-locked figure steps into frame. 6'5", lying down, clad in clad in chainmail, holy symbol strung proudly upon his chest, great sword strapped on a leather strap to his back, speaks with a sense of nobility, and has got an aura of righteousness shimmering around his form.
All right, nice. And did you guys give your names?
So are we positioned as we are on the map?
Well, pretty much. You're at the front of this house. Yeah, this is where you found yourselves, and you can all see each other, so you can now interact as you may wish to do so. The only thing, well, first of all, can you move? Is also my other question.
Yes.
Yeah, but as you say, this is what I'm saying. I didn't tie this, so there is a grid, but you're going to have to manually grid yourselves.
Yep.
No problem.
And just as a background, did we all arrive here at the same time, or were the two of us already?
I would say that no. I would say the other users have kind of just only noticed each other now, as if. I would say that. Well, I don't know. The other party can explain how they got there. So Pietro, do you have anything you want to say?
Hello there. Who goes there?
Who goes there? Who goes here? Wait, where's here? There. Yes. Tirig. I'm Tirig of Vethrin. Who are you?
I'm Pietro. Pietro Pentagast. Where are we?
It's quite the question. Where's anything? Where are we? Do you know?
I don't know. Do you know?
I would say that. So your party would know because you kind of went to the house. To
Is that Tyrig and I?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you would know where this is.
So we were
Ish.
already there. Okay.
As in, well, as in you could travel there on this, as in what you've been sort of as a mercenary sort of thing. Yeah.
Right, well then I'll proudly just exclaim, well, I believe this is the Death House, and well, that's about everything that I know, so I believe we should explore the area.
Could I make a history check?
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, not very much. You've only what you've been told and what I've read out already. You're not from this area.
Ooh, Pietro is still visibly on guard. And who are you? And I'm addressing the blonde fella.
I love how you're all standing outside in the rain doing this.
But the rain fused my moss.
Yeah, well, no natural surface can damage my beautiful hair.
I like to imagine that's the case.
Yeah, it's like when I said there was an aura around me, it's actually just dispel weather effects within 3 centimeters. Well, hello there. They call me Prince.
Just
Strange name? Or is it a title?
Yes.
Prince Street. Okay.
Well,
It's strange. Doctor. Maybe.
very well. And I sort of lower my shield. As I said, I am Pietro. My companion there is Fiecra. I don't know how we got here. I hold up my medallion. My medallion began to glow, and Fiecra's feller flew off. We followed it and found ourselves in a strange mist, and now we're here. Do you know anything about that?
Is my holy symbol glowing, or is this unrelated?
If you look at it, you don't see it glowing.
Okay. Are we here for any particular reason?
Yeah, the reason I read it.
From the mist. And
Oh no, but like, so we didn't have like a calling to go here.
Seemingly not, but as I read, you were summoned to investigate the mysterious dwelling here.
Okay.
we've been tasked to go inside, so unless you'd like to gather more water, perhaps we should.
All right, at least to get out of the rain. But I have no idea what's going on.
What we're here to figure out. As I approach the door, do I find it unlocked?
The doors are closed.
I'll go ahead.
You gonna
Try and open it.
Yep. You can open it.
After you, please.
I take a step behind Pietro and encourage him to walk forwards.
I encourage everyone to get behind me, and I walk forward.
After you, I insist. Yes, after me.
After
I
me,
insist.
yes.
And for the second door,
Yeah, there's two separate sets of doors.
I'll step through to here. Just for background as well. To me and what is, I suppose it's not great to ask this while Brad's not here, but what is me and Fiecra's, like, are we pals, or were we just traveling together?
But you weren't necessarily traveling together. You don't know him.
Okay, we were just
It
doing
was just
the
when
same
you
loft.
said you said at the start you were going up with him. So
Okay,
obviously potentially you can. Even if you don't know each other, you were both kind of seen. You would have seen him like chase after this feather, and you was obviously both. You would have seen him earlier, and you both found yourselves here. So you don't necessarily know him.
okay. No problem.
A similar question. Princeton.
That's up to yourselves. It is up to yourselves, but it's really, in terms of you guys have maybe heard separately about this, and you decided to, investigate further, or perhaps that you were interested in making money that way, or this is your thing. But you find yourselves here anyway.
Right, okay.
the party, like two people know, or they're pairs of some sort.
No, not necessarily. But that's up to yourself. You want to do that. I mean, your character backgrounds are kind of, say, your own. But maybe you aren't even mercenaries, but some interest has led you here in any case. I mean, as you open like the sort of doors, it leads into like a sort of small, sort of ornate hallway. And then you find yourselves in front of another set of doors. Excuse me.
I'm gonna stop here and wait for everyone to get in once we're out of the rain. You say you're looking into this house. What is it you're looking for?
Looking for perhaps what doesn't exist anymore? People missing this area. Rumors. Maybe they're not here. Still have to find.
Missing people linked with this house?
That's the theory, at least.
And that may be why I was called to here. Very well. I'll join my forces to yours. If we can help people, I am in.
All quite interesting. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime.
Of course. But first, let's delve a little deeper. And open this door as well.
And it's at this moment, standing out of the rain in the entrance area, you see Turing begin to shake his whole body like to try and shake the rain off.
Does any moss fall off your body?
It's flying all around. There's stuff coming off, branches, moss, making quite a mess in there.
Okay. My dear boy, you seem to be shedding.
Oh, again? That happens from time to time. Hardly the season for it.
I had noticed you do blend in well with the scenery.
It's a natural talent itself. But yes, let us go further.
Yeah. So, as you guys...
Okay.
Okay.
Yatro's in a hurry.
That's why I'm just moving it. All right. Well, I'll move it out of the way. Okay, so as you enter this sort of main hallway, there's a black marble fireplace at one end with a sweeping red marble staircase at the other. Above the above the fireplace is a portrait of a family, seemingly, which I will show to you now. If I can find it. And in the portrait says, in case you can't read it, Mr. Gustav and Mrs. Elizabeth Durst with their 2 children, Rosavalda and Thornbolt. At the other end of the room, just below the stairs, is a large grandfather clock. The room is wood panelled with which is ornately sculpted with images of vines, flowers, nymphs, and satyrs. And there's a number of doors leading off this room. As you guys look around and take in the portrait, suddenly all the doors slam shut, and the sound of rain disappears. And as that happens, all the lights go out. So give me a second. And as the lights go out, you find yourselves in darkness. So I don't even know, can you even find your tokens?
Oh,
Perhaps.
Mine's got an HP marker, so.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Should I be able to see?
do you have dark vision?
Yes.
Okay, because I looked in your sheet and I couldn't find that. So I
Oh,
didn't.
yeah, it's under my features and traits.
So, oh, right, there it is. Okay, I'll give you a dark vision now.
I didn't know if it was magical darkness.
Let me sort you here. I can't hear it. Trying to work out how the frig you give this. Night vision distance.
60.
Oh, here it's and then there's 30 dimming, isn't there? I can't remember if it's. I'm pretty sure that's the case. I don't know if this is 60 or not. because it has night vision distance and then dimming starts, so maybe it's
Yeah,
16,
so
60, 30.
30, 30. One of the two. Either way, it's more than enough distance for.
Okay, yeah, it should be fine. Okay, so the rest of you guys are standing in darkness then, and as you stand in darkness, is any of you going to light a torch or?
Yep. I'll reach into my pack and light up a torch. I have a torch. I reach for a torch, but I do not find one.
Right, I can give you. Are you lighting the torch? If you are, I'll.
Yeah. If I'm supposed to have a torch, then yeah, I'd be lighting a torch.
Well, do you have one in your pack?
No, it's nothing in my. It's not in my inventory.
Well, do any of you have torches in your inventories?
Oh. Looks to me like you guys are groping the darkness. I'll toss you a torch.
I have candles.
I have 10 torches.
All right. Well, if you want to do it that way, who do you give it to? Or you can light a candle if you want to light a candle. It's up to you guys.
I'll
I have a block of incense.
Since he was groping around,
I've got incense.
I'll toss.
I mean, I also have. What have I got here? I think it's incense. Yeah, I've got 5 sticks of incense.
Ooh.
Well,
I've only got 2.
Well, it's going to smell lovely, but it's gonna...
But not only do I have 5 sticks of incense, I have 2 blocks of incense.
Oh,
Yes,
you're going to be locked.
Useful.
I got tinderbox.
Oh God, you guys
Alms
are fucked this
box.
game.
Well, I'll toss a torch to Pietro, searching his pack.
Okay, and I'll light that up.
Okay, let me give you.
Each of you must be from the city dungeon. We can see very well in my area.
Right, can you guys all see now?
Yeah.
Can everyone?
Yes.
Can you see? Right. Okay. Excellent. Now I can continue. So you fumble around, to get something light, to provide a light source. As you get a light source, you notice that. Well, actually, everybody make perception checks. We'll just do it this way. We'll see who notices first. Oh, your rules are GM only rules.
Oh wait, what? How do I stop that?
Setting. Here right now. In the upper right, whisper.
So, like, as in settings, you mean like the cog?
Yeah.
No, as in like on your character sheet.
A little cog right.
I can do it for you. I can do it.
Just to the right of spells. Right. Oh, wait. Always whisper rules. Never whisper rules?
Never whisper.
Yeah. Okay. Always roll. Wait, hang on. Always roll advantage? Wait, that's right.
Yeah, we do that.
We already.
Yeah. Okay. And then.
Like, why
you can auto roll damage?
That's fine.
You don't need to do any of those. Right. So.
Anyway, right, that's sorted now. Yep.
Right, so you guys all see this, but you notice this first print on the southern wall. So just next to the marble stairs, so around this area-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Bloody letters begin to appear on the wall. Beneath this dwelling lurks a beast who hungers for a bloody feast. He sleeps until the midnight chime, then wakes to feed his dark design. If morsels seek to flee their doom, then bring toward his secret room a gift to soothe his savage mood, but mind the servants of his brood. Suddenly, as that happens, you hear the chime of a clock, and it chimes 6 more times, indicating it to be 6 o'clock. As that happens, you suddenly note, or it's become very apparent, this grandfather clock's ticking. And you all then have seen this writing is just left on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Part about his brood.
Just beware of them.
For fuck's sake, stupid mouse. I'll just open Steam by accident. Right. I will read it one more time. Beneath this dwelling lurks a beast who hungers for a bloody feast. He sleeps until the midnight chime, then wakes to feed his dark design. If morsels seek to flee their doom, then bring toward his secret room a gift to soothe his savage mood, but mind the servants of his brood.
Gift for a beast?
Well, it seems that we have two options. Seeing as the hour is not yet of 12, we can just leave. I don't know if you have any gifts for this beast.
I have nothing. I don't like the idea of a beast awakening at midnight regardless of where we are.
What would you even give a beast to soothe it? Food? Food is all I can think.
But it really depends on the beast. I suppose the other thing we can do is, seeing as we have an apparent 6 hours. In fact, hold a moment. I try to open the front door and see if it's locked.
All the doors are slammed closed, so what are you doing? Yeah.
I'm seeing if it's open. Like, can I open it?
That's not the front door. That door opens, yeah.
Right. I'm gonna see if we can just leave. Ah. Well. Not to cause any alarm, chaps, but the front door is locked.
I love how your He-Man is like an English guy. Like he's like, jolly good show, chaps.
Very good. Hip hip.
Tally-ho.
It appears we have but one choice. We must investigate this.
We have, then I see 4 choices. 4 doors.
Well, let's get this over with then. And I'll walk to the northern door and click it.
Okay, let me just...
And open it.
I'm going to consult my boys now and my notes. As you approach this door, you heard the sound of a sort of muffled sound of a lively dinner feast, which included clinking glasses, quiet laughter, and distant conversation. But though as soon as you open the door, it falls silent.
I'm going to step inside to hear.
Okay. You enter into a wood-paneled dining room. The centerpiece is a carved mahogany table surrounded by 8 high-backed chairs with sculpted armrests and cushioned seats. A crystal chandelier hangs above the table, which is set with resplendent silverware and crystal glasses polished to a dazzling shine. Mounted above the marble fireplace is a mahogany framed painting of an alpine vale. Sorry, 2 seconds. Excuse me. The wood paneling is carved with elegant images of deer among the trees. Red silk drapes cover the windows, and a tapestry hangs from an iron rod bolted to the south wall. The table groans beneath the weight of a delicious-looking feast. Exquisite dishes lay on the grand platters, succulent roasted poultry glazed with a shimmering honey sauce, perfectly grilled cuts of beef still steaming lightly, a variety of cheeses and fresh fruits, and freshly baked bread, giving off a comforting aroma.
Fresh meal in an empty home.
More than that, before I opened the door, I heard the sound of a feast inside. Yet not a soul in sight.
I try closing the door to see if I can hear the same sound.
Pedro, you see Terry close the door, leaving you in the room.
Yeah.
You do not hear anything, Turg.
Do I have a torch?
Oh yeah, you're left sitting in the darkness.
Yeah, just because when the door closed, I couldn't see.
Would you like a torch?
He was blasted.
Like I don't mind, but also like I've got enough confidence that I'll just bumble around.
I will toss you a torch as well.
All right, I light it with my tinderbox.
Let me give you that.
Sorry, I thought when we could all see earlier, I thought you give all of us light, but yeah, that's okay.
No, I want to give people who had torches.
That's fine.
There was a
Okay.
feast. It sounds like we've interrupted it.
Well, I think we need to find what the beast is and what possible gift we could be giving it. Now, there is the painting or portraiture of one moment. Mr. and Mrs. Durst.
Oh, the Durst family.
Yes. I believe they have a distant cousin, Fred.
Take it to the Matthews Bridge.
A fine bard.
For fuck's sake, it's his ruined.
I was wondering who was going to make that joke first.
Oh no.
A bard of the ages, well known for discovering the wheel. Anyhow,
you just hear the ghostly sound of My Way or the Highway just playing behind one of the doors.
So one must wonder if the beast is pertaining to the family and if the gift is something of theirs. So perhaps there is some sort of clue as to some sort of thing that they might have left or departed or something of that nature, and that we can give the beast to free us from this treacherous domain.
Well, it's an interesting thing you mentioned the portrait. When I take a closer look at it, it mentions 4 names, but there are certainly 5 in the portrait. The father is holding a bundle.
There. Okay, yeah, find it. Ooh.
Good eye.
My goodness. And it appears the boy is holding a small creature.
I think that might be unrelated.
Perhaps that's the gift. Maybe the boy is the beast.
We do not know. Beast could mean... but I
quite.
wonder why a name was left out.
Well, perhaps they didn't have time to name the baby.
That perhaps merits more investigation. That portrait on the wall, was it particularly large? Or something we could remove easily?
It's on the wall in the room if you go and look up.
I'm gonna head back. Oh, I can see it on the...
Is it not this?
No, that's the clock.
Oh, yep. I can see.
Am I able to, if I attempt to remove it from the wall?
It's just hanging on the wall.
Okay.
so you can take it off. I mean, it's large enough. You don't need to make a check or anything.
Yeah. I easily lift it with one hand.
Yeah, it is quite large-ish. I mean,
we're quite tall though, right? Or who else is tall?
Me.
Okay, because I'm 6'5", so I've got a good reach.
well, it won't
You're
be
just
in your
slightly taller than
back,
me.
really. It really is.
I am 5'5".
I'm
Okay,
6'3".
okay, maybe Pietro and I should get the portrait down.
It also made me laugh. Is that on your sheet, Prince? It just says you're encumbered.
What?
You scrolled down. I forgot to mention this. Just when you were talking about strength.
19.3 encumbered.
So you're not carrying fucking anything.
I just fall over. No, no.
He's just lying prone on the ground.
It's like actually I'm still outside and I didn't realize.
Encumbered, and I'm not.
He's like, why is he walking so slow?
The thing is, I just rolled the normal stuff. Like I understand chainmail's heavy, but like, what is my maximum carrying
I
capacity?
know, we'll sort at some other point. We don't need to worry about it.
Anyway, okay. So okay. Well, we bring the portrait down, and I like hold it to face Tirig.
So I'd like to investigate to see if the portrait can be removed from the pit. That might.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Oh yeah, rolling great.
Please allow me.
You
Nope.
You lift the painting down. You can see that it's excuse me. It's I mean it's you can get it out. It's not. I mean it's you can remove it easily. But you see it's not like sorry. I'm thinking in my head what I want to say, and I'm not saying it. Basically, in the back of the painting, it's not really clear how you could actually, there's no mechanism just to uneasy like unlatch the back of it and take it off. But you can, easy enough get the back of it off. As you look, you don't see anything on the back of it. It's just the canvas, and it's quite like worn.
Quite worn with age, or quite worn?
Well, it's above a fireplace, so even the front of it when you inspect it more. But I mean, nothing strikes you unusual about it. And there's no writing or anything else at the back of it or anything like that.
Another clue for perhaps deep with bun.
We could check the upstairs. Perhaps their bed chambers. We could find if there was indeed a third child.
Well, shall we investigate one room at a time? Because that seems to be the thing that would take the least amount in order to potentially get our gift before the time runs out.
Is ticking.
I actually checked the clock. Is it counting at normal pace?
Yep, it looks to be at this point. When you just stood around and talked about this, about 6:20.
Okay. Right. So we didn't find anything in the first room, right?
Well, we found a feast.
We found a feast. We found Fred Durst.
Is this a fireplace?
It's fireplace.
Okay. I investigate. Ooh. Oh, perhaps that's the second door from the outside as well. I investigate the fireplace for things.
You're wanting to just roll an investigation. Oh, is that your second roll? That 14.
Yeah, the 14's this roll. Yeah.
Are you just wanting to investigate the room?
Yeah, sure. So I'm just trying, like, anything that I think could be considered, like a gift for a beast or something to do with the family.
I'll just tell you what you find with investigation.
Yep.
I'll give you a bit more detail. I say there's not really anything particularly unusual in this room. I mean, there's some stacks of wood in the corner. There's the fireplace, which is ornately designed. There's nothing unusual about it. I mean, the food's unusual, but beyond that, nothing. I mean, in terms of in terms of what you're saying for a prize for a beast or whatever, I don't know what you would necessarily be looking for, but that is all you find in this room.
I also try the windows.
The windows are all locked.
Okay.
Let me just check something. If you do, let me just triple check. Where is this? Yeah, if you look out the window, you see that the that exterior of the house is surrounded by thick, fleshy tendrils. And it's like basically a wall entirely surrounding the house. From if you look out through all those windows, you can kind of glance around. And that is what you see.
Well, no way out the window. Might as well check a door.
Yeah, that leads you back into the room you were just in. You see another door to your left.
Oh.
Right, so as you enter that room, you enter a tidy kitchen with dishware, cookware, and utensils neatly placed on shelves. Your work table has a cutting board and rolling pin atop of it. A stone dome-shaped oven stands near the east wall. Its bent iron stovepipe connecting to a hole in the ceiling. Behind the stove and to the left is a thin door, which is referring to this door up here. In the front right-hand corner of the room stands a small wooden door set into the wall, which you have opened from a distance. Yes.
I didn't. Yeah, I was trying to just ping it. Sorry.
That's all right. Um, let me just triple check this.
Tiny little door.
Yes, but it is. Where's it say this? Yeah, behind that small door, it's a dumb waiter. So if you do go up and look at it, it's a 2 foot wide stone shaft containing a wooden elevator box attached to a simple rope and pulley mechanism. And hanging next to the dumbwaiter is a tiny brass bell attached by wires, and those wires like extend out into the ceiling.
Is the oven at all warm, or is anything look like it's been recently?
Everything is tidy and clean. So no, the oven is cold.
Warm feasts in a cold oven.
Mm.
Quite unusual. So you just got the one door that's not been opened so far, right?
Well, there's one right here by me.
Yeah. I want to sort this one that I'm at first.
Yeah.
And then
If
I'll
you
go
want
in
to,
the other.
well, I was going to say, if you want to investigate that sort of thing room more, you can make an investigation.
Oh, okay.
Um,
10.
okay. Yeah, if you look at the cookware, and especially the knives, you see that there's a series of like slots for knives, and the largest kitchen knife is missing.
Just one?
One knife missing.
I would like to open the rear door.
Okay. And that leads into a pantry, and I'll extend your roll around into that room, and then we'll deal with the room that you have opened, Petro. Yeah, this is a pantry, and there's a number of shelves. The pantry is well stocked, and on one of the shelves you see a set of beautiful decorative plates painted with pictures of windmills. If you then look and just kind of below your feet, where you can feel a sort of crunch underneath your feet, one of these plates appears to be knocked off and lies shattered on the floor. There's also an empty spot on the shelf on which sits an antique copper pot, its lid slightly ajar. And peeking out beneath the lid is the cork of what appears to be a bottle.
I'll grab the bottle.
So yeah, you pull out the bottle. It's a bottle of wine, and in the pot is also a folded piece. As you lift the bottle out, a folded piece of delicate lace, a vial of a brownish dried powder, and a bouquet of wilted sunflowers tied to a small scroll of parchment.
Interesting. I'll grab each of those for now. Okay. Flowers. Wine.
Yep.
Does the parchment have any writing on it?
It's rolled up.
Okay. But I'll return back to the...
All right. So as you're doing that, Pedro had opened a door as well. This appears just to be a small cloakroom, and it has several black cloaks hanging from hooks on the walls. A top hat sits on a high shelf.
How many cloaks?
Sorry, how many did you say there was? There's several black cloaks.
Okay.
If you wish to investigate further, that's up to you.
Yeah, I'd like to look. I'd like to look in the pockets and also move the cloaks around if there's anything hidden behind them. Do you want to make an investigation roll?
You need to make an investigation roll.
Okay.
All right. I mean, you move them around. You know, they just kind of move on like they're sort of on a bit of a like a reel. Or sorry, on the hook. Sorry, you move them along the hooks on the rail. And as you look, you see that there's an envelope poking out of one of the pockets.
Okay.
Which
Can I
is
grab that?
It's addressed on the back to Lady Lavina Wachter or Wachter.
Lavina Wachter?
Yeah. My German's not very good.
Lavina Lachter?
I can't say it, I'm not German. W-A-C-T-T-E-R,
Is it with the W?
yeah.
Wachter.
Wachter.
Wachter. We spend 10 minutes debating the pronunciation and get eaten by the wolf.
Said it was a wolf.
I'm Skeletor!
Is that everything I find in there?
Yep.
Okay.
But should we have the envelope?
I come back to the others. I show them the envelope. It's addressed to a Lavina Wachter. Or Wachter.
Lady Lavina.
Lady Lavina Wachter.
I found perhaps a gift for someone. Bouquet of flowers, lace, bottle of wine. Sounds like a thing. Oh, in this piece of
Interesting.
parchment.
Well, let's read yours first. What
Shall
does
we
it say?
unravel it?
I mean, you haven't inspected those other things either.
Which
So
other thing?
all your things,
Oh,
your
yeah,
bottle
yeah.
of wine, etc.
Oh, and there was a small bottle of powder.
It was a vial of brownish dried powder. Yes. All right. What do you want to do?
Think you they're right. Start with parchment.
Yep.
Okay. Well, you can unravel the parchment. As you unravel it, and you all kind of look around reading it, it says, "For the light of my life, G." As soon as you do that, you just suddenly hear a thud come from the kitchen.
I'm going to move back into the kitchen.
Do we all go?
What's up? Well, yeah, of course you can all go. You're all playing the game.
No, but I'm asking.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you'd like to follow, I went behind Pietro.
Yeah, so you're the only, because you were the only one who was previously in here, Turg, you would immediately notice this, that when you were looking at the knives and they were in that sort of block, there's another knife missing, and you see that it's embedded on the wall opposite.
So it's embedded on this wall?
It's flung itself across, and it's embedded on the other wall.
Oh, okay. So the knives were there, and so it's...
The knife flung itself off and seemingly embedded itself in the opposite wall.
Oh. We got flying knives now, so I guess that's something to... Or... I'll grip the knife to see if I can free it from the...
Give me a strength check.
13.
Yeah, it's embedded itself a fair bit into the wood, but you're able to like get enough leverage and be able to pull it out. You're holding the knife, kitchen knife.
Is there anything unusual about it in terms of the condition of the knife? Been damaged, rusted, or anything?
Nope, just looks like the knife that you saw previously. Otherwise, in the same condition.
Is it just a normal wall where it's stabbed in, or was there anything on it?
Just the wall in the kitchen. It was just a bit of blank wall, paneled wall, like the other rooms.
I put the knife back where it was originally, and then I step out of the way and I unroll the parchment.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
All right.
So who could G be? The father, his name was Gustav.
Gustav.
I'll be back in 2 seconds. I'm going to the bathroom, but I will let you ponder.
Would it say for the light of my life?
For the light.
So romantic.
Planning a romantic eat. Pile of brown powder.
That was probably for Gustav. Just in case you know a certain age.
Ah, yes. Normally blue.
This is the extra strong stuff.
Picking.
Did you try ringing the bell before you left?
Normally it's the other way around. Pulling the cord in the other ear.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Do have detect magic that cast as
I say go for it, if it gives us a clue.
It takes 10 minutes for a ritual, right?
yeah.
Apologies. Okay.
What?
So,
Well, if the others would like to explore a little more while I'm there, I can cast detect magic ritual.
Okay, before we do, let's take a look at this letter first. So
Okay.
once everyone's back out, I'm going to open the letter to Lady... Uh-oh. Factor.
okay. You open the envelope, and this is what you see.
Join Mr. Gustav. 1 year anniversary of the Durst Mill.
6:00 p.m.
Is there anything significant about the date?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
It's
Well,
not.
what's-
Well, I don't think that date's today from in the game. I don't think.
Okay.
So if that's what your question is,
Well, is the
Yeah.
year 348?
good question. Let me just check.
Unless that's an address.
No, that's the year. It is not the year 348.
Year it is?
No, because I can't remember. But it's not important.
Well, is it like decades before, decades after?
Oh, it's a long time ago.
Long time ago. Okay. I didn't know if it's like, oh yeah, that was last year.
No, it's I can tell you in more detail. Give me a wee minute. I can check.
That's an interesting little drawing figure at the bottom. A very angry Batwoman.
It's like hundreds of years. That's all I can tell you right now.
Yeah.
So this is quite ancient, but yet the kitchen looked quite clean and there's hot food in the dining room. Can't imagine this has been sitting for that long and no one else has found it before us.
Perhaps we're not the first ones here.
And what's more, Barovia Village. It's not where I came from. Does Barovia Village ring any bells to me?
No.
Okay. Did Daggerford have a different name hundreds of years ago?
No.
So the Durst residence, Barovia Village. Is this the Durst residence? Have we been teleported somewhere?
Well, surely the dinner that's been left out is the dinner that we've been invited for.
If you'd like to try some. The hour, I think.
Well, so it's 6 o'clock is when the lights went out, and the dinner's been left out. So perhaps this place is in some sort of perpetual time loop.
Hey, what?
Imagine, if you will, time that continues but never ends.
Yes, I've listened to a speech before.
And there you are.
Back at the Grove, they could go on forever. But I would assume this is the Durst house from the large monogram D.
And the painting of the Durst family. This is getting stranger and stranger the more we investigate. Finding few answers and more questions.
Oh, perhaps we should take a look at this powder. Unusual. Prince, would you like to taste it?
You'll find that my constitution is quite unbreakable. And I put my finger out to dip into the powder.
Okay.
Do you accept?
Go for it. I'm not going to stop.
Okay. I dab a bit and then I put it on my tongue and I experience the wonderful fizzle of candy.
Yeah, let me just check something.
You die.
Go to the
No.
part of who would be stupid enough to do that.
Is this something no player has ever tried before?
No, it's more that I need to know exactly. Because there's an excellent answer to this. It tastes like garlic. Or garlicky. It isn't garlic.
Interesting. The powder has a hint of garlic.
But it isn't garlic. If you want to know what it is, you can try and make a nature check.
Yep.
Yeah,
My
after
stomach
you
is
get-
intimately familiar with this.
Yeah, you know what it is.
Remains, isn't it? Its body remains. Its people.
You didn't even need to. It's dried silphium, which is a contraceptive herb.
Maybe I shouldn't have said that my stomach is intimately familiar.
You are with child.
This is how I'll keep the babies away.
And the bottle of wine, what vintage is it?
If you actually just look at it, it has a label that says it's from the Wizard of Wine's winery, and the wine is called Champagne de l'Estampe.
stomp.
Yep. And if you look at the lace, just because I presume you're going to do
Yes,
this,
yeah.
it's has the initial K sewn in the one corner.
Oh, it's mine. I wonder. Hey. Haven't met any Hey yet.
Gustav's wife was Elizabeth.
Yes. Elizabeth, Lena. Children's names were like Firebolt and Rosalina or something like that. I don't remember. Okay, name.
Perhaps
Flowers.
Gustav was having an affair.
The flowers. Anything unusual about them?
Yeah, they're just wilted flowers.
Wilted flower.
Nope. Wilted. Well, they're wilted sunflowers.
Then there's one more door on this floor. Perhaps we can find our K in.
Allow me. I'll step forward. Before I open it, do I hear anything?
You hear the clock ticking along ominously beside you.
Okay. I will open the door.
As you crack the door to this room open, you catch a glimpse of something feral beyond, an amber eye that flashes in the darkness, and a bestial muzzle curled into a snarl. Do you proceed?
I draw my
No.
weapon.
Okay.
Stay behind me. And I'll inch in.
Okay. As you get in, you actually see that it's actually a grey furred wolf frozen into place. And as you look at it, it's only a moment before you realize that it's not actually moving. And another moment before you realize that it's not alone. This oak panelled room looks like a hunter's den. Mounted above the fireplace is a stag's head, and positioned around the outskirts of the room are two additional stuffed wolves, a large grey wolf and a smaller brown wolf. Two padded chairs draped in animal furs face a hearth with an oak table between them, supporting an assortment of objects. A chandelier hangs above a cloth covered table surrounded by four chairs, and two cabinets stand against the walls. A pair of small toys seems to have been forgotten beneath one of the stairs. Oh, sorry, beneath one of the chairs.
Okay, I walk further in and I sheath my sword. Appears to be a trophy room of sorts. Of hunts.
I recognize the sort. I have one at home.
So the cabinets, where were is that the cabinet just north of me? So I'm gonna.
Yeah, there's a cabinet. That's just his. See, you see what you see, really. There's a few cabinets.
Okay, I'm gonna look in the cabinets, or in the first cabinet right next to me.
Okay, if you open it, it contains a mounted piece of children's needlework that depicts a boy and girl holding the hands of a young woman, alongside clumsily stitched words that read, "For Miss Clara." And as you look at it, the woman's face has been slashed and cut out.
For Miss Clara. Is that Clara with a K?
Clara with a K, yeah.
Ooh.
I believe we found our K.
Are you all looking at? Are you looking at this cabinet?
Yeah, I'll come around the other side.
Okay. All right, that's all that's in the cabinet. There's another cabinet to the east.
I'll take a look at that.
As you turn, you notice that the wolves have moved within the room. The large grey wolf is standing beside the smaller brown wolf, and the first grey wolf has turned its snarl towards the other.
Prince, can I get you to keep watch on those while your eyes not leave them?
But of course.
Then
Okay.
I'll investigate.
Okay. As you investigate the east cabinet, it contains 5 silvered crossbow bolts mixed in with another 60 bolts.
Wooden bolts. Either of you fancy a crossbow?
Not my type of weapon, I'm afraid.
Yeah, kind of same.
What about our other silent companion?
He's I don't know if you'll want it or not.
Does he carry a
You
crossbow
don't.
at all, or
No.
no? Okay, that's all I wanted to.
He does not.
Can I make a history check to see if I know the significant silver?
Yeah, sure.
Oh. I
You know,
closed the
bolts are
cabinet.
some. Yeah, you know, bolts are sometimes made of silver for some reason.
Hunter's got to have his weapon. Leave it here for him. Any further movement?
If you've been looking at them prints, you don't see any further movement in the wolves.
Negative on that.
I'm gonna approach the wolves.
Okay.
And just reach out my hand and touch them.
Okay.
Is this them over here?
Well, they've moved since then, but I can't obviously move them because they're on the part of the drawn, but they are in the room, yeah.
Okay. Just gonna reach my hand out and I'll touch the one that moved the most.
All 3 of them moved. But yeah, they moved the most, yeah. I mean, these were alive wolves at one point.
Is there any warmth to them?
No. No warmth.
Dead. Can't imagine why they moved. Then I can't imagine why that knife moved either.
I've seen the dead move before. Why do you think I'm like this?
Hmm?
Do you believe this is some form of necromancy at work?
Not entirely impossible. Or perhaps a conjurer. someone could be having some fun with us.
Someone who loves riddles, anyway.
After all, we saw things appear on the wall. We see things moving on their own. Any decent wizard is capable.
What are you doing?
At this point, I'm going to grab my my holy symbol, and I'm going to use divine sense to see if I can detect the presence of a strong evil.
Yeah, you need to post it for me.
Yeah, 2 seconds. I have 2 divine senses in here. Hopefully it's the right one. Yeah. Not sure why I have 2.
Interesting that it specifically names Count Strahd.
It's in 60 feet, right?
Yeah.
You don't detect anything within 60 feet.
Okay. I'll stand back up. I feel no evil close by, at least. Let's continue investigating.
To Keanu.
Mm-hmm.
Begin setting up ritual for
Okay. What are the rest of you guys wanting to do?
If Fiacra wants to keep his eye out here and stand guard over Tirig, then myself and Prince can take a look upstairs.
Yeah, I'm super down to go upstairs.
Okay. So I'll bring you both upstairs and you can start continue doing stuff. So let me just.
I just realized we were told it's below, but we haven't seen any path to a base.
Quite right.
Just something to think about while you.
Perhaps what is up is down. I do not know.
Right, let me just. This is always a nightmare to do. Let me see if I can get you across. Have you both moved?
Yep. I can move.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And you still have vision and everything?
Yep.
All right. So you make your way up the stairs. Unlit oil lamps are mounted on the walls of this elegant hall. Hanging above the mantelpiece is a longsword with a windmill cameo worked into the hilt. Standing suits of armor flank wooden doors in the east and west walls. Each suit of armor clutches a spear and has a visored helm shaped like a wolf's head. The doors between them are carved with images of dancing youths. The red marble staircase continues its upward spiral to a third floor, a cold draft whispering down from above.
Quite foreboding.
And let me just check something. Yeah, okay. Yep. So you see what you see.
Windmills and wolves again. Seem to be a recurring feature in this house. I'm gonna try this door just right next to me, this first door.
Okay. You open the door to reveal an undecorated bedroom which contains a pair of beds with straw stuffed mattresses. At the foot of each bed is a closed footlocker. Sorry, I'm just trying to check one other thing.
No problem.
A door to the left, you can see just front of you to the left, appears to lead to a closet. And I don't think you can see the other bit. You can't see the rest, anything else on the basis where you're standing.
I'll step in if I don't see any immediate danger. I'm just gonna step on in.
Okay. In the right-hand corner stands a small wooden door. A metal button is set into the wall beside it. A basket full of unwashed laundry appears to be left beside it.
Oh, we found the other part of the dumbwaiter. I'm gonna go to the footlockers and open this one on the right first.
Okay. If you open it, it's empty.
Okay, and the one on the left?
You also empty if you open it.
Okay. Looking at the beds, does it look like anyone has slept in these recently?
The beds are made.
Can I roll an investigation to see if it looks used at all, besides the dirty clothes?
I mean, you can visibly tell that. You don't need to make a roll.
That it has been used?
Well, as in you can tell that the room is the condition I've just described it in.
Okay.
Unless there's something else particularly you want to look at.
No. Is there anything on this table?
It's just miscellaneous things like an inkwell, like some paper, blank. Nothing unusual.
Okay, and I'll open the closet door as well.
If you open the closet, it contains tidy service uniforms which are hanging on hooks.
Appears this may have been a servant's room.
Just you can tell on the basis of this clothing design.
So I'm just gonna look through the pockets again to see if I notice anything out of anything unusual. Investigation.
Sure. These are clean uniforms. The pockets are all empty.
Okay. I'll close it back up and come out.
All right, Prince, is there anything you want to do?
I mean, if Pietro has investigated and has seen everything, then I'm fine with that.
Is there anything else on the other doors? I mean, and then we'll go to Terrig.
I think we go around the room and just knock each thing off one at a time.
Okay, but what do you want to do now?
The next door.
Okay. Well, please proceed if you want to go.
Okay. Up.
Alrighty. Red velvet drapes cover the windows of this room. An exquisite mahogany desk and a matching high back chair face the entrance. and the fireplace above, which hangs a framed picture of a windmill perched atop a rocky crag. Situated in corners of the room are two overstuffed chairs. Floor to ceiling bookshelves line the south wall. Well, I think it's meant to be the other wall, but a rolling wooden ladder allows one to more easily reach the high shelves.
Okay. Um. So can I check the desk for objects?
Yep, you can make an investigation check.
Yeah. And then I assume on this side it's literally just books and bookshelves, yeah.
If you want to investigate the whole room, then it's up to you to do so. But that's what you
Right.
see, books.
I'll go and take a look at the bookshelves while he's...
Because I'll
looking
also
at the
investigate
desk.
that painting as well. So yeah, I guess I'll investigate the room.
Okay, roll investigation.
I have clicked.
Okay. On top of
sorry.
on top of the desk, you find a note, and the note says as follows. There's no handout for this, so you're just gonna have to all listen very carefully. Let me just double check. Yep, okay. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Durst, in light of my current condition, I respectfully ask your leave for a brief time away from my responsibilities.
Can you speak slower, please? Sorry. In light of my current condition, I respectfully
ask your leave for a brief time away from my responsibilities. While my devotion to your dear children makes this decision difficult, I have taken it upon myself to find a solution that I hope will serve your household well. A good acquaintance of mine is experienced in the care of children, and I believe that she could assume my role during my temporary leave without difficulty. I realize that my request is not without its complications. However, my years serving your family have shown me the depth of your understanding and compassion. I truly feel that I have become a part of this family, and I look forward to bringing another member of that family into this world. Yours sincerely, Clara. As you've then read that, you to yourself, you open the drawers of the desk. Only the top drawer has something in it, and that is that it contains a number of receipts for candles, daggers, and incense.
I take everything. Daggers, candles, and incense. And the letter.
Added to your encumbered state.
So, letter, the Dursts, candles. What else was it?
It's receipts for candles, daggers, and incense.
Okay. Receipts.
They're just receipts.
Candles, daggers, and incense.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Are you wanting to do something?
The next thing I'm going to do is investigate the painting or the picture thing.
It is as I described. It's on the basis of your role. It is a framed picture of a windmill perched atop a rocky crag.
I lift it off the fireplace.
If you do that and look on behind it, there's nothing unusual about it.
What about behind the picture?
There is nothing. It's just blank wall.
Okay. I will then walk around to Pietro and ask if he's found anything in the library.
Yep, so you can make an investigation check, and then we'll depend on what happens.
Yep.
We'll go down to Terry.
That too.
You fly along on the ladder. There's a lot of books. A lot of the books are quite old. Let me see.
A lot of words. Too bad I ain't reading them.
Yeah, pretty much. There's several shelves containing first edition collected works of poetry and fiction. And the bookshelves contain hundreds of tomes covering a range of topics, including history, warfare, and alchemy.
So find nothing of like that would be extremely out of the ordinary.
Find books on the bookshelves. Yeah. So no.
So I'll just come back. I didn't find anything.
Okie dokie. And on that note, we'll go to Terry downstairs. You have finished your ritual casting.
So, looking around this particular room I'm already in, anything, if it's
This
that,
just post this.
yeah, faint aura around any visible creature or object in the magic school of magic.
Okay, you don't find anything.
And so let's see, it can be blocked by a foot of stone, inch of wood. So I would also be able to then see the auras if they're coming from a room nearby, unless something like
Yeah, you don't see anything.
no auras from any of the rooms.
Nope.
Interesting. So I'll signal to
Oh yeah, Fiacra. He'll just come with you.
Yeah, to follow me upstairs to rejoin the other.
Okay. Yep, I can move you up. Right.
I'm gonna call him Keanu.
Yeah. He looks kind of like him.
Yeah, Keanu's cousin.
Right, let's see if I can just... Right, you should be able to see, hopefully, in the next map.
Yes.
Right. I'll be back in a second. Yeah, I've explained these things. Like, do you need me to... I'll go over them and when I come back, if you didn't hear them already, but it's just it's a hallway. They're in the library up the top.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be 2 seconds.
We'd be, or at the very least, I'd be coming out to meet you, so.
And as I'm looking at you, do you have any magical item? Or are you yourself magic?
No, I don't think I do.
And likewise for Prince?
Yeah, the only thing that would in any way be considered magical would be like my holy symbol, but I don't think it's magical.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well.
Yeah, the holy symbol is usually a conduit.
Yeah.
By the way, are we pally pals?
I think we might be.
Yeah, I didn't know what anyone was going for, so I was like, I need something that could be utility. Good in any situation.
Okay.
So I've already questioned the two of them to see if I could see anything on their person. But the rooms around here, hints even through a door, yeah, that there's magical on the other side within.
Okay. Let me just check something. gonna have to read every room. So
Sorry.
let me just check something. Yeah, so you do spend 30 feet of well, from there you don't. If you go into the room and you're chatting to them in the room, which I presume you do,
They had kind of come
as-
out
as-
here to
as-
me. Oh, you moved me up.
yeah, I'm just going to tell you because you detect something magical. I would say you detect it within 30 feet, but you can't see it, and it's coming from behind here.
I'd be able to know the direction and the school of Matt.
Yeah, I can tell you. Well, as in it's over. It's you can't see it, but it's like behind here, but you can't see it. So that's what I'm saying. You can't, because even it says like you see a faint aura.
Yeah.
It says any visible creature or object,
Right.
so it's not visible.
Yeah, then it says the spell can penetrate most barriers. I'll leave you to rule
What?
on that one.
Yeah, it's like not a clear thing. I'm going to tell you that I've clearly told you whereabouts it is though, and it's let me see. I'm gonna have to look all this up. Enchantment. Abjuration. And evocation. And I think if you go and you stand, you can clearly see it's coming from behind
Mm-hmm.
in front of you.
So that is a bookshelf. It looks like a roll stack. Am I able to push them aside? Like, knock a back wall?
What do you mean look beside? There's multiple shelves.
Right, so on one of the shelves, just push everything off to the side, knock on the back wall, or remove things, knock on the back.
So what you're telling me is you're just pulling everything off the shelves. Is that what you're doing?
In one of the shelves, yeah, I'll just pull unless I see that the aura is coming from.
No, it's behind the shelf. It's not on the shelf. It's coming from somewhere not in the room.
Yeah. I'll try and pull things off the shelf.
Okay, so if you start pulling books off the shelves, this is like the most brute force way of doing this, instead of doing a perception check. But if you've just put all the books off, then eventually you pull a book, which reveals a secret door. Oh,
No, no, no.
something unexpected occurred when entering the tabletop. Wow. Okay, cool. So let me just refresh.
Had that happen.
Can you see the door now?
I can see the door. Yeah. As soon as you said a
Yeah.
secret door, it appeared only yours.
I saw it also, yeah.
Yeah.
Refresh. So yeah. So it suddenly springs in the hinges, and it pops open. So it's open.
Something interesting back here. I think.
Yeah, and now you can see where the glowing's coming from.
Yeah, what is that? It looks like a casket.
It's a chest.
Oh.
Well, it's. Let me just see here. The small hidden room is packed with bookshelves, groaning with old and ominous-looking leather-bound tomes. A heavy wooden shelf, clawed iron feet, stands against the. It says south wall, so I must keep thinking this is the south here. Its lid half closed, sticking out of the chest is its ribs and head. Caught beneath the lid is a skeleton in leather armor.
That's why I thought it was a casket, because it's something caught inside it.
Yes. And you can tell that there's 3 separate magical sources in there.
Interesting. 3 pieces of magic, 3 of us. Shall we take a look?
Let's do it.
Surely.
It seems a narrow room. I'm not sure how many could fit in there.
Well, one person in each square. There's a series of scrolls which are along the tomes along the bookshelf along the, we'll call it northern, and then the eastern thing's the chest with "yeah boy" sticking out of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, strong of arm. Could open that thing.
Seems like a job for Prince. Would you like a roll?
What are you doing?
Am I just grabbing the? Am I grabbing the skeleton? Bring it back.
Open the chest.
Oh, right. I open the chest.
Well, you need to walk to it.
Right.
You open the chest.
Easily. Okay. What do I find?
As you open the chest, the skeleton kind of crumples a bit further forward, as you kind of see that in one of its left hand is a letter with a seal on it.
Oh.
If you then look into the rest of the chest, you see that there's 3 blank books with black leather covers. There are 3 scrolls. There is another piece of paper. there's another piece of paper.
Okay.
And that's it.
I guess I'll take all the paper and the scrolls, and I'll take everything and bring it back.
Okay. So,
And then I'll like open and investigate and check everything.
okay.
Oh, did the skeleton have anything on it?
He was
Just while I'm
holding
there.
Did you you need to you can make an investigation roll for all the things.
Okay. E-
Okay. So the you looking at the skeleton, you don't see anything else. I mean, he's wearing leather armor, but you don't see anything else unusual about it. The books with the black leather, if you flick through them, they're all blank. You'd estimate them to each be worth 25 gold pieces.
Okay.
As you're holding the scrolls, Tarek, you can see that these are the magical sources.
I was going to ask about that.
I'll just tell you what they are now. I mean, there's no point making you roll. If you read the scrolls, but obviously you aren't using them. There are 3 spell scrolls. One's Scroll of Bless. Next one's Scroll of Protection from Poison. Third, Scroll of Spiritual Weapon. In terms of the pieces of paper, one is a deed to the house. The second piece of paper is a will. And the will, if you read it, is signed by Gustav and Elizabeth Durst and bequeaths the house and all other family property to Rosavalda and Thurnbolt Durst in the event of their parents' deaths. And then the final thing is is the letter, which is sealed. As in it's sealed with like a wax seal.
Would there be a skeleton crushed in the chest? Quite peculiar.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, tea time.
It's now 8 o'clock. So, what are you doing?
Perhaps based on the knife from before, we should step away before we open.
Good thinking. I'll start heading back to the hall.
Right.
Yep.
All right.
So I think you can go ahead and open the letter.
I do so.
Okay, you break the wax seal and open the letter. The letter, as you open it, says the following, and I'm going to have to read it again.
Can
I will
someone write this?
I will read it. I can just paste it for you after.
Oh,
Oh yeah, yeah, dude.
I can paste it for you. Like
dude,
it's
do that then.
no.
I bet.
I can just paste it in. I'll paste it after I'm done.
I mean, like I tried really hard, but my hands lost the way halfway through the last one.
I can just paste it into the game. The letter, I'll read it and then I'll paste it in.
Right.
My most pathetic servant. I am not a messiah sent to you by the dark powers of this land. I have not come to lead you on a path to immortality. However many souls you have bled on your hidden altar, however many visitors you have tortured in your dungeon, know that you are not the one who brought me to this beautiful land. You are but a worm writhing in my earth. You say that you are cursed, your fortune spent. Your husband took solace in the bosom of another woman, sired a bastard son, and drove you to abandon love for madness. Cursed by darkness? Of that I have no doubt. Save you from your wretchedness? I think not. I much prefer you as you are. Your dread lord and master, Strahd von Zarvich.
Oh.
None of you recognize the name.
Okay.
Appears to have been addressed to Elizabeth, if the previous clues lead us to believe. Her husband sired a bastard with this Clara. What is this?
Sorry to interrupt, but at this point, your detect magic it only lasts 10 minutes, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's gone.
All right. Yeah, because I explored the downstairs and then sense.
What is this about a hidden altar and torturing visitors in the dungeon? What has been happening in this house?
Perhaps we have our answer to the bundle then.
And why it was not named in the portrait?
They did seem quite unhappy in the picture.
I figured they were just wealthy.
Hmm.
Wealthy people.
One
always
could be
have
easily
this
forgiven
expression.
for thinking.
Wealthy people always have that unhappy expression.
Yes. Everything is below me, especially me.
As you stand there and discuss, you hear the faint sound of a harpsichord playing from beyond the doors to the west, if you want, but really to the south in terms of what our directions.
Do I recognize the song at all?
I don't know your Spotify 2025.
Well, I didn't know if
It's
it was
Cotton Eye Joe. He'd have a beat. It's Fred Durst.
Play it and I'll name it.
Some biscuit.
I didn't
Keep
know,
on rolling, baby. You know what time it is. It just starts off with harpsichord.
I didn't
Cover
know
of
if
Hot
it was
Dog on the harpsichord.
a famous song from 500 years ago or something like.
You don't
Come on.
recognize the song. No, you don't recognize the song.
I know all music from the Baroque period. Try me.
It's that shall keep rolling.
I'm going to approach the doors. I can still hear it when I'm here.
Yeah, you can all still hear it. The doors are closed.
Okay.
Same time
I'll open.
on 3.
Yep. You count.
1, 2, 3. Oh, they go to the same room.
I run in.
You bust the doors. I said it, double doors. You run in. As the doors even begin to open, the music stops. You enter into an elegantly appointed, and you run in, Prince Adam. You enter into an elegantly appointed hall the windows. Sorry, am I reading the right thing? Oh yeah, the windows of which are covered by gossamer drapes. A brass-plated chandelier hangs from the ceiling, and upholstered chairs line the walls. Sorry, 2 seconds. Several stained glass wall hangings depict beautiful men, women, and children singing and playing instruments. A harpsichord with bench rests in the corner. Near the fireplace is a large standing harp. Alabaster figurines of well-dressed dancers adjoin the mantelpiece.
Does anyone know how to play an instrument?
Yep. I sit down at the harpsichord and I play exactly the music that we heard outside.
Okay,
It's a piano.
so as you sit down at the harpsichord and just prepared to start playing, you see that one of the keys appears to be permanently either stuck or in the down position.
Interesting.
Do you actually play any instruments in your character sheet?
No.
Because I do play flute, a very different instrument. At least it's something.
I speak 4 languages, but I don't play an instrument.
So the key's stuck.
Pietro?
No musical talents in my blood.
Are terribly unusual. There seems to be a key stuck in the keyboard, all the way down. I guess you're asking me to try to prise it up, so I'll do that.
Well, how are you doing that?
With my thumb and finger.
You can't do so.
What do you mean? What? My strength is 15. Okay, instead of trying to pull the key up, I'll press it down and see if anything happens.
It's already pressed down.
No, but like if I push it down more, does anything happen?
Let me think. Make a make a perception check.
Nope.
Or an investigation check, really.
Ooh. Okay.
It's better.
Not bad.
Okay, so when you it should have been an investigation. When you try to like move the key, you can see that it's stuck on something.
I'm going to open the lid.
Yeah. So as you open the lid of the harpsichord, and Prince is pressing the key, sort of manipulating it, you see that there's a rolled up piece of parchment stuck underneath the string attached
Of
to.
course.
I was like, come on, the music guy's gonna get this. But no. I've just ruptured. Yeah. So that's what you see.
Could I like press the keys around so that it like hammers the string just to annoy
Yep, you can do that.
Tirig a bit while he tries to get the note.
You can do so. Obnoxious harpsichord.
Bum 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 bum.
Hmm?
And as
Actually, I can't play the devil's music because I'm a paladin. I play Prelude in C by Johann Sebastian Bach.
As you do so, even though that doesn't exist in this world.
Okay, I play some Matthew's Passion.
Will you play something? You can just pretend that you wrote it. So
I play Prince's Serenade in Teenage.
So as the parchment is removed from beneath the string, the key becomes normal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I play the music that was playing inside before we came in.
Okay. You do so as Prince plays a piece of music on the harpsichord while Tarek, you hold this rolled up parchment.
I'm going to go ahead and unroll it.
Okay. And please go on.
I was going to say, and I was going to set out for flat surface on top.
Okay.
Yeah, just close the lid and then that's fine.
So you close the lid and you unravel it. It's a handwritten piece of sheet music for the harpsichord titled Waltz for Clara.
Ooh.
Does it have an
Does
author?
it say who's the composer?
Though it doesn't say.
Yeah, it does. Everyone signs their art. Why are you lying?
As the only one I think that plays an instrument, because I'm guessing that piano does not.
Yeah, he's just lurking in the corridor, being pretty.
It's really like actually like always wanted to learn the harpsichord, but at a very young age, his parents wouldn't let him, so he's really mad about it.
Can he play instruments?
I was gonna say I would be able to read sheet music, presumably.
Yeah.
So I'd like to attempt to play this on the harps or the harp that seems to be in this room as well.
Well, it's written for harpsichord, the music. But yeah, I mean, if you can read music, you can go ahead and just play it. You don't need to make a performance check. You'll be able to play it in some shape or form.
Not very well, not very quickly.
Yeah. As you press your fingers to the keys, the notes echo, a haunting melody filling the quiet, dusty room. I don't know if I have a haunting theme. We can try and play this. I don't know how haunting this is going to be. The music seems to take on a life of its own, your hands moving across the keys, unbidden, as if guided by an unseen force. From the edges of the room, spectral figures begin to materialize, spinning and weaving in a ghostly dance as through led by the song. Most are unfamiliar to you all, but you recognize two. Elizabeth Durst in the corner, watching Gustav's apparition dancing with a beautiful young woman wearing humble clothes. The eyes of Elizabeth's apparition narrow into a cold, furious stare. The dancers pay her little heed, however, the song growing faster as the spirits whirl to the rhythm of the harpsichord's crescendo. With a swift movement, Elizabeth reaches for a pendant around her spectral neck. A shimmering amber shard hung on a cord of ethereal mist. As her ghostly fist curls around it, her eyes flash a bright, menacing amber, and the spectral dancer dissipates, swept away as if by an unseen wind. Elizabeth's apparition lingers but a moment longer before disappearing with the rest. As it does, a sound resonates through the room, the low sound of scraping wood, originating from the room across the hall. The floor trembles faintly, and you hear a crash from the mantelpiece. Two of the alabaster figurines have fallen from their place on the shelf, one toppled over on its side, the other shattered across the floor.
Resting again with the amber eyes.
I make the medallion that Elizabeth was holding. Can I make a religious check if I recognized it? I can do it with disadvantage since it was a spectral.
Well, one, you don't get to suggest that. Two,
Okay.
is this, you want to make a religion check?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, it's going to be very unlikely you're going to recognize it, but go ahead.
19.
Even 19, you don't recognize it.
Okay.
There's nothing that appears to be necessarily religious about it to you.
The figurines that fell, were they in this room?
Yep.
Okay. I'd like to take a look at what those figurines were.
Okay. Um, the oops, the the fallen figurines include you lift one off the ground and it's cracked across its face, arms, and torso, and depicts a young and slender female dancer. There's one shattered kind of beyond ruin in a dozen pieces, and if you kind of look at it together, it appears to have once depicted a older man, and there's a third figurine which still sits up there on the mantelpiece, and it remains kind of defiantly standing there. Is a third female dancer figurine.
Do they resemble any of the apparitions?
It'd be hard to tell. So you couldn't make that discern. You couldn't discern on the basis of the detail. As in, did it seem to be like kind of generic? They're not specific individuals.
Right.
We heard the wood scraping. That came from the other room.
Yes, indeed, it did.
Okay, I'm gonna make my way towards that. The other room is in this one in here.
If you go in, you see that the door to that sort of behind the bookcase is slammed shut.
Okay, I'm gonna go investigate and see if I can reopen it.
You saw the book from before, which was pulled, so you can do so.
Okay. Oh, I clicked the thing, but
You reopen it, and the room appears to be as it was left.
okay. Nothing else has changed in this room.
You can make an investigation check if you wanted to. Look. But from a cursory glance, nothing appears to be different.
Okay.
No,
16.
nothing's different. That's what I mean.
All right.
All right.
Secret door slammed shut.
Lots of doors seem to slam here. Like to close them behind him. Very polite.
Yes, I like my specters polite.
The statues have not moved or changed at all.
Nope.
Just checking.
Nope.
I can't remember. Was there anything to our west on that wall? How do I ping that wall?
It's a fireplace.
And nothing remarkable about it.
I'll have to recheck. There's a longsword hanging above it with a windmill cameo worked into the hilt. I don't know what that exactly means, but I presume it's just S with a windmill.
Okay, I'm going to reach up and try to take down the longsword.
Yeah, you can do so. I mean, it's pretty rusted.
Yeah, I'll just take a look at it. So it's just a normal rusted longsword with that etching on the hilt.
Of the windmill. It's not magical because that spell was active previously when it came up. When Turret came up. So it's just a normal longsword.
Okay.
Albeit aged.
I'll keep a hold of it for now. These suits of armor, none of them are missing a weapon.
Nope. They're all holding spears.
Okay.
We have one more floor above us yet. And 4 hours. Night.
Hopefully we can still find our answers soon. I'd rather not be here close to midnight.
Quite right.
Shall we ascend?
Well, at this point, you're well into the third hour.
Okay, 3 hours till midnight.
Yeah.
Shall we ascend?
Ish. You want
Yes,
to go on?
let's go.
Right. I'll bring you all up. What's the marching order? Just so I can put you up in order, because I'm putting him in the back.
I'll go in front.
I'm happy in the rear.
And then
Well, I'll put. Or do you want to be between Fiacra and Terrigan? Prince?
Are we going to do the same area?
Okay. Let me just.
yeah, I'll take third position.
Sorry, I want to just fix the wee. I wonder why it's like that. Okay. Are you all moved over all right?
Yeah.
No,
Sorry.
I'm still on the second or first floor.
Yeah. I don't know why it's like this. Right,
Or second floor, depending.
why is this like a wee?
The middle floor.
How do you? Are you all right now? Have you moved now?
Yep.
All right. So, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. You climb the red marble staircase to its full height, arriving at a dusty balcony. The air here is dry and musty, but tinged with a strange coppery scent. A suit of black plate armor stands against one wall, draped in cobwebs and marked by age. Oil lamps are mounted on the faded oak-panelled walls, which are carved with woodland scenes of trees, falling leaves, and tiny beasts.
Okay. I'll step out to here. Five more doors.
One.
And try the north ones first.
As you come here, Turg, the suit of armor animates suddenly and is going to use its actions to push you. So if I can just get this sorted. So it's going to let me just see. Use Okay, so it's going to shove you towards here, with the attempt of trying to knock you down onto the ground floor. So,
Can we like catch?
no,
Okay.
not at this point. You can't do anything. So let me just triple check this is rolling to me. Yep. So do you want to make a athletics or acrobatics check?
I can make it. X. Oh, I should ask. Are we doing like gain inspiration?
No.
No.
I'll give it. I'll give it.
No inspiration.
No inspiration because it's just we always fucking use and abuse.
Mhm.
So maybe I haven't really thought about it, but we're not using thingy. No.
No problem. Just one.
Yeah. Okay. No worries. So
22.
all right, and then so it tries to push you, and you're able to withhold. So you can describe what that looks like.
Oh, describe what it shoving me looks like, or me resist.
You resisting because you are able to resist it.
So I'm so short, I think it had to lean down and basically just push me into the ground backwards. Get off me.
Because it rolled quite well. So let me see. So it has actually 2 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to use its second attack to try and grapple you. So same again.
Same again.
Well, yeah, it failed. So yeah, so we can roll initiative for this, I guess.
Saving up my good rolls for this.
Yeah, okay, we're in the turn order. And now I can put in the combat music. We'll say he was there. Somebody hasn't rolled. Oh, it's thingy. It's Faker. It's Keanu. His initiative his initiative is -2.
Oh wow!
He has 6 as his dexterity. 6.
I wonder what he's
he
dump.
And
he goes tomorrow.
He goes tomorrow, yeah. Right. So Tarek, it's now your turn.
Alright. Suit of armor. Cantrip. So this is for the first time you see as I lunge toward the suit of armor, my hands begin to change shape, my face begins to change shape slightly and contort and look more like a boar or wolf or something like that as I try to bite or into the suit of armor. It is a 21 hit.
Let me look. Where's this sheet? Yep.
For 8 acid damage.
All right. Okay.
And then I'm going to shift around to the side so I have room.
All right,
My turn.
Pietro, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to go just right front and center in front of him. And one-handed attack him with my long sword for 15 or 15.
You swing out with it, and you just clang against the armor with no effect.
Okay. That's my turn.
Alrighty. It's the armor's turn. The armor is going to make 2 attacks. It's going to try and slam you both. So the first one is against you, Terg. And it's a 19 to hit.
That's it.
You take 3 bludgeoning damage. And the second attack is then it's going to slam against you, Pietro.
Yeah.
And it's a 10 to hit.
That's a miss.
Alright, so it tries to slam back in reaction against you, moving around, pulling around with its body, and it misses. That's its turn. Prince Adam, it is your turn.
I get into range. I draw my great sword with 2 hands.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, on hit. Okay, cool. Yeah, smash him up. Aim true. Raise my arms. 21.
The hit.
That is 6 slashing damage. And my sword glows with an undeniable radiance. And I activate my Divine Smite on hit.
Okay.
I've clicked it, nothing's happened. So I'll just roll 2d8. Okay, for another 6 radiant damage.
Describe what that looks like, please.
So the sword goes shink into the armor, and it's like a radiant burst where it just goes, and then just damage comes out of the sword.
Yeah, and as you do that, you destroy it. It just basically crumples into a pile of assorted armor parts on the ground. And it is
Aha!
and the music abruptly ends.
I'm assuming there's no anything inside the armor.
If you look into the armor, you do not see anything. No.
Okay.
It is just lies defeated on the ground. And then, yeah.
That was excellently done, you two.
My
2
jaw
seconds.
hurts a bit.
Well, it's not
Terry,
my...
my apologies I was not there sooner to protect you.
Not my first rodeo with an armor.
Sorry, GM.
Hello?
Maybe he said 1 sec.
It was actually he in the suit of armor.
Have you fought armor before, Prince?
I have struck many a breastplate of metal. Yes. It's all part of one's
Alrighty.
training.
Sorry about that. Let me just clear this. So, what do you want to do? We're near the end of the session, so What do you wish to do? I don't know if we might have some time to do a wee bit.
Well, I was going to go investigate up
Oh,
north, but
wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Did I forget? All right, never mind. Yeah, sorry, go on.
I was going to go investigate up north.
Okay.
Is that another set of double doors, or is that single?
Did I forget to do something?
It looks like a double door.
Oh, that's a double door. Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. So, um, well, just as well, let me. There's a bit for me to read.
Oh, sorry.
These grand doors loom tall. Their dark wood frames enclosing a pair of dusty stained glass windows. Each pane is etched with intricate designs that resemble windmills. Their once vibrant hues now faded and obscured beneath a thick veil of grime. Through the dusty haze that prickled your eyes, you catch a glimpse of something through the windows, a silhouette standing mere inches behind the glass, lit from behind by a dim amber glow. It's still and unmoving, but the mere sight of it seizes your muscles in a vice-like grip, your limbs refusing to obey your conscious mind. The air around you thickens, its temperature plummeting to a bone-chilling cold. Your breath fogs the glass panes, a delicate frost creeping across them as the house's distant creaks and whispers are swallowed by a heavy silence. The shadow behind the door is nearly formless, insubstantial, but its presence invokes a primordial dread deep within your marrow. Your heart beats faster, sweat beating on your forehead, pulse racing through your veins. Slowly, the silhouette begins to turn its head towards yours, and then, just as suddenly as it appeared, the shadow evaporates, the biting cold ebbs away, and the house's quiet sound returns once more. As you open the doors, you enter a dusty cobweb-filled master bedroom with burgundy drapes covering the windows. A four-poster bed with embroidered curtains and tattered gossamer veils stands against the central wall. A door facing the foot of the bed has a faded full-length mirror mounted on it. In the right-hand corner of the room stands a small wooden door, its surface half rotted by age. A tarnished metal button is set into the wall. So I think you need to go into the room to kind of see this, but so I'll just move you in since you went in. Um, it's a tarnished metal button is set into the wall beside it, so it's the dumbwaiter. A rotting tiger skin rug lies on the floor in front of the fireplace, which has a dust-covered portrait of the man and woman from the first floor portrait hanging above it, aka ground floor. A web-filled parlor in the southwest corner contains two chairs and a table holding several items, as well as a door with a dark, dirt-flecked window. The room also contains a matching pair of wardrobes, a padded chair, and a vanity with a wood-framed mirror and a silver jewelry box. That's a vanity table. A soft amber glow emanates from beneath the jewelry box's lid. Pretty sure that was a lot.
Mm-hmm. We want to leave that for next time.
But I'll just read this all again next time. Oh, as in I'll read the room description again. So yeah, we can leave it till next time. But that's what you see. Yeah, go ahead.